you heard that song, that was Konami singing, not Doughboy's Cash Out, bro. So we got a new band list. Well, we don't know when it's coming out, but I'm doing a discussion. I think it's my first ever discussion video. I had a video of what cards I wanted to come back in a random video, but so we can get right into this. You just heard Konami sing what they do: take money, but to get money, they grind our money, ban cards because they don't want decks to be good, so they can make top tier 1 decks so that the rogue decks, our decks, will die. So that they won't have to worry about them. Freaking all these random decks have been topping, which is good because they're rogue. But anyway, let's get right into it. So, ban to 1. I want Stratos to come back. Stratos for days. Stratos isn't even that OP in this format. Yes, if you play him, yeah, you get the draw. But nobody is going to be trying to run Stratos spam in this deck. Like, yeah, you can drop Stratos drop Bubble Man, who knows, but nobody's going to be trying to run a Stratos return special spam deck. Chaos Emperor Dragon, nobody's really running Chaos right now, so it doesn't really matter. Exiton, he's broken, but I think that there is multiple ways around him, especially in the current meta. He was legal when I was a freshman in high school. That was about 4 years ago. He's been banned for about 3 years now, I'd say. So I think that he should just go now. I mean, that he should just come back. He's not even that broke anymore. Shockmaster, he's broken, but things can get around him. I have no idea why Shockmaster is even banned. Yeah, he's mean, but there's so many cards in today's meta that can get around him. I freaking went to regionals with heroes. I dropped Rafflesia, totally awesome. And a Bahamas Shark. I had those 3 on the field. Got around them. Like that's not that hard to get around, but you still have to do things. And totally awesome is an annoying card. So yeah, decks can get around anything nowadays. That's the way that Konami did it. They want to make their money, they gotta make overpowered cards that can do those things. And when those things top regionals, Konami says, oh, we have to hit that for no apparent reason. Then we got Heavy Storm. Back row is really annoying, and plus there's not many decks besides Paleozoics that run lots of back row. And also Cleaves, but Cleaves aren't really top tier 1 anymore. Then we got Dragon Rulers and Babies. Bring out 1 of each. Like, just at least do that. I'd say at most they'll be Necros speed at most. But, just bring them back. Put everything at 1. Like, they'll be overpowered, but they're not going to be freaking top in WCQs and Worlds and all that crazy stuff. Now they might, but you never know. The Harpy, oh god, Harpy's Feather Duster. This card, same thing with Heavy Storm. Bring back one of the other. Now the odds of them bringing back Heavy Storm is farther than Harpy's Feather Duster, because Heavy Storm can pop even your back row. Harpy's Feather Duster has to only pops your opponents. But like I said, the only deck that will destroy is Paleozoics in this current format, unless you're playing Cleave 4 Demise, which that deck isn't even really that good anymore. Unless, I'm sorry if I offended you, but it's true. Solemn Judgment. If you drop the strikes, then you can have Judgment. We all know Judgment's more overpowered. Just bring back Judgment. It doesn't hurt anymore. And plus, everybody will have one. Think about it, Konami. If you brought back some of these banned cards, everybody could play Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Reborn. Just one of those random cards that you can have at 1. It's adjustable every other format. That's why Konami used to tamper with it. It's available 1 minute, not available the other minute. Super Poly. The last on my list, I made a list. Anyway, Super Poly can come back, but it depends on what comes with it. And then at 2, I want Book of Moon at 2 because Book of Moon doesn't deserve to be stuck at 1. It's just not that great anymore. Solemn Strike, that with the D barriers, why do you need triple Solemn Strike? If you get 3 of each, that's basically just board wipe. That's like ultimate defense. I can go spam and you just sit there and fear my back row. It's just too good. They're running and that too also Twin Twisters. Twin Twisters exactly aren't, most people don't run 3 in the deck, but you if you're running, if people know that Twin Twisters is at 2, people won't really fear to put back row phase down because they know that the limit is at 2. And honestly, I want Twin Twisters to go at 1 because it's really annoying for those decks that need defense. Because rogue decks, most of the time, they don't have as much support as top tier decks, so they have to set stuff to play their decks. But if Twin Twisters are in the way, how can you play your rogue deck if you don't have no backward to support your archetype that you're playing? Neospatial in Grand Mode, do I need explanation? He has no reason to be banned. Compulse, same thing with Book of Moon. It's a card that can target one monster and get you out of jams. Why can't we have 2? Terraforming. Terraforming should be at least nerfed to 2 because it's just all these decks are getting support, and also other decks that can go crazy, freaking ABCs. It's just too good. It's just like you can run 3. You know you're gonna search it. Either you're gonna draw into it or you're just gonna activate terraforming. Then desires. Running 3 guarantees you desires, and desires is either gonna kill you or it's gonna help you. And if you top with desires, you know it's gonna help you because you modified your deck so that it would help you. But I really think desires should go to 2 because it's just too good. Tanky at 1 or 2. Since Zodiacs are coming out, it's just now they're probably not going to nerf it until Zodiacs get their first regional in, all around, and then they'll see what they should do with it. Skill drain should definitely go to at least 2 because it can really help. I don't see why you can't put skill drain at 2. It's powerful, but what are we gonna do against all these top tier crazy